How's it going, everybody? Jody in here, and I'm back with another episode in my series. Well, it's now a series because this is the second episode. Farming Simulator 2022. And we are, as you can see, on the Erlengrat map. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Erlengrat. That would be how I would pronounce it. But I'm English, and that is not an English word. Erlengrat. I would love to hear how that's actually pronounced because I'm willing to bet it's much cooler than the way I pronounce it. Like Erlengrat. Something along those lines. Like just I bet you it's pronounced awesome to those who live there. But for me, being, from Canada, just English speaker, I got Earl and Grat. Earl and Grat. That's how yep. So I don't know where I went on that tangent, but there we are. Okay, so last episode we had finished our first custom plot of field here, our first custom field, I should say, and I think we learned a lot. I mean, we learned a ton on how Courseplay works, and actually, I've become even more impressed with Courseplay than I was. I thought Courseplay was something simple. You just, you drive onto a field and you go click and it makes the course, and half the time it does it wrong. And whatever. But this being my first custom field, and seeing what Courseplay can do to make custom fields, I've totally changed my opinion here. I always thought Courseplay was awesome, but I'm just sitting here going, shit. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so we're going to start at the nearest waypoint just to get this guy rolling. You can see it's already at 28%. I don't like this thing. I think it is crap. It does not carry enough to do a field. But, you know what? We're going to start here anyways. We're going to have it finish and do the rest of the course. Now, as specified earlier, or I should say last episode earlier, it's earlier for me because it's the same day as when I did my last recording, or my first recording. So it's the same day, so to me it's earlier, to you it could be the next day, I don't know. But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I wanted to get a second tractor. You see, it missed a stone in this corner. It missed a couple of stones in this corner, and those stones are like right out there. They shouldn't be easy to miss. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is, I guess. So anyway, we're going to let this guy do his job, and he should be able to get her done. Yes, I am assuming his gender. Go fuck yourself. But anyways, I'm going to jump to the store because we need a second tractor if we're going to get more stuff done. Excuse me. And as you can see, if we want the same tractor, we don't have the money for the same tractor. So we're going to have to go a little cheaper on this end. So the tractor we have right now is this guy right here, which is, we have it as a 313 horsepower tractor. So I'm hoping we can get something close to at least 300 without breaking the bank, so to speak. I mean, the Volterra, it's about as close as we're going to get without breaking the bank. I mean, yeah, that gets us to 300, but that's only after we do some upgrades, because it starts at 210, goes up to 271. This one starts at 205, goes to 305, so you know that you're paying more than this, because you have to get it up to that 305. So let's try, God, even the Volterra only goes to 271, but still, but that's a manual plus power shift transmission. I don't think the transmission really matters because it's going to be automatic anyways. This one goes up to a 271. And it's got a 3-point mount on the front, which I like. I think this one also has the option for... Let's get past the weights. No, just 3-point. Okay. Engine setup. If we take it up to the 271, 30,000. Son of a bitch. Damn. $195 direct is an extra. That just changes our transmission. That doesn't change our engine. Our engine's still only 210. That gets us up to the 230. That's still only 10 grand. 230. Where's our 270? 250. 250 is an extra 20 grand. Son of a gun. That's putting us up into places we can't go. That's putting us up into places we can't go. What if we get a... Can we do a small tractor? What's the high-end small tractor down here? That's the Volterra for 110. That gets us up to a 201 horsepower. For the N series, 38,000. 153 gets us up to 201. So that's 153 for 201. Where's our Volterra here that we were just looking at? That's 179 for a 210. So smaller tractor, better price, same horsepower, but less weight. There's going to be some other downsides to that. But that does get us the big engine. 3-point front harness. We can go twins on this. Okay, we can go twins. Can we go... We can't go twin weighted. We go twin front, twin rear. We can go full twin. That'll up our traction. Or we could just go rear twin. Rear twin would be good. I don't think we have to... I don't think we need to do anything there. Front loader, yes. I want to have at least one vehicle with a front loader attachment. We're going to go with the hover. Howa! Howa! I like my blue tractors. So we're going to stick with that. 158. So we're below our 200,000 that we were looking at for the other vehicle or for the other tractor. So I'm okay with this. I'm not happy with it, but I'm okay with it. Yeah. While we're at it, we should probably get our forks to the front. It's because we got to go get the damn thing anyways. So those are going to run us 12. Probably a set of forks, I'm guessing. Guessing we should start out with a set of forks. Standard pallet forks. Or should we go with the bag loader? We'll go with pallet fork. Good enough. Okay. Now before I get any further here, I'm gonna shift P. We're gonna go into generators under production, and we're gonna get our government subsidy. See, here's the one here, 8,400 a month. This is the one that's fairly realistic. This is the one that's not. This is the one I will not be using. This is the one I'll be using. So each field I'll have this government subsidy flag. I'll just place it kind of where I'm going to have the inbound road. I'll just place it over here somewhere. We have a nice gap here. So I'm going to make that our actual entrance here to this field. We'll put this sign right here just to... There we go. Subsidized by your local municipality. And then we'll go to a paint. And let's get some gravel. Where's the gravel? Gravel. And we'll do a little gravel. Do a little gravel inlet road right here. Make it bigger. Oh, I see. You're going to be difficult because you're on an angle. Ha ha ha. You're going to make my life miserable. Awesome. Change cursor shape. Our gravel right here. Which this will kind of be just a little input road to the field. Be careful as I approach the edge of the field here because I don't want to actually write or print over the edge of the field. I just want to kind of bring it into the edge. Like, and there we go. That's exactly what I didn't want to do, but it's done. There, so we have a little tiny bit of a road into the field. Good as we can get it. A little on and off. Okay. How's our rock dude doing? Looks like he's doing good. Hasn't missed anything on the corners. Everything looks smooth. Not seeing, because you'll see if he missed anywhere, because it'll be rough like this. So it looks like the corners are pretty smooth and pretty together. Doesn't look like he missed anywhere. There's a little bit of a janky corner right here, but it looks like he's doing it really nice. And then down here's nice and smooth, and yeah, he's doing good. No problems. Okay. First field is a success. We're probably going to be able to save this course as our first rock course, or our first actual official course. Now let's see what he's doing here, because it looks like he may have just screwed up and missed that. Because I don't think he's going to go back and fix that. Maybe he is, but I don't think he is. I think he's going to completely skip that spot that he just kind of drove by. So our course may have just gone sideways. Yeah, he's definitely not going back and fixing that. Because once he finishes this line, he's going to move on to the next line. So there's a big chunk of space right there that he missed because of that intersection right there. I wonder if there's any way to correct the course. Is there a way to correct the course? Is there like a course editor? This point here would have been better if he would have brought it out farther and then swung around. But I don't see a way to edit the course. I can cancel the job, which I don't want to do. But I don't see a way of actually canceling the course, or editing the course itself. I might look into that, because if I can edit the course, then I can change that spot that he just missed. I can bring that point out so he actually swings, makes a wide swing there before coming back in. And that will fix that. It's a very easy fix if I can edit that point. So just watch him here for a minute to make sure he's doing everything else right. You're going to lose game audio just for a second here while I look something up. Okay, you can edit courses. You have to be in a course manager, and there has to be no active course loaded. So, once this guy finishes, excuse me, once this guy finishes, I'll save the course, clear the course, and then go into course editor. And that seems to be the way that they're saying that you have to do that. All right, so fixable, not a big deal. We'll correct that, and then from there on, he should be able to do the field without any problems. I might even be able to correct the behavior where he missed the couple of stones on the corner just by moving that dot out just a tiny bit. Because you can see I have overlap. You can see the overlap I have on the edge here. So I have some leeway to move dots in or out a little bit. Because there's plenty overlap there. There's about, I'd say, at least 5 inches there. It's more than the width of that little bogey tire. So there's a lot of overlap there that I can play with. So yeah, we'll do that. But for now, let's get to the... For a small tractor, this guy's pretty big. A little beefy. Little beefy bugger. Look at him. Hey, tough guy. All right. Bring that up there. And, you know what? I probably should have went with the smaller forks because these guys stick way out. Yeah. Let's do that because that's, yeah. Front loaders, we'll sell this guy. I don't think you lose anything because I just bought it. Did I lose anything for that? Oh, I did, because it only sold for 9. Whatever. I think if you don't touch it, you can sell it back with the same price. Okay. That still looks like it sticks out pretty far. Well, that's just weird. There, alright, let's get out of here. Off to the farm we go. Rum rum. They're big white-ass rear tires. Jesus. This guy goes like a bat out of hell. It seems it's faster than the other tractor. It's got more pep anyway. More get up and go. As long as it doesn't get up and wet. You can get up as go as long as you don't get up and wet. Got up and wet? Got up and wet. That's the way it goes. Look at that. You'd think that field was there to begin with. It almost looks like a natural field, like it's supposed to be there. Alright. Could have actually brought that field out this way a little further, but nah. Okay, we are going to hook on to you. We're going to go queue out our second field. That's not kosher. Okay. Ooh, you are heavy. You are lifting our front end off the ground. You are so heavy. Our light tractor has a weight problem. Okay, so we're gonna solve this by getting the weight off the front. And getting a weight for the front. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna need a ton. Let's go with a ton. A ton might be heavy enough, right? I don't think we're gonna need. I don't think we're gonna need. I don't think we're gonna need that much. 3 tons? No, I don't think we're gonna need 3 tons. I think a ton might be okay. That's about halfway up the scale, right? You know what? Let's go 1.5 just to be just to be on the safe side. Let's go 1.5. Yeah, we'll leave it that color, whatever. Okay, let's go get our 1 ton weight. Vroom. Then we can start working on our second field. We have pretty much everything we need for our farm now, so I'm not worried about anything. As far as vehicle-wise, trailer-wise, equipment-wise, I'm not really worried about anything. We have our plows, we have our cultivators, all that stuff, sprayers, everything. We have our seeders, our planters. We have our harvester, our combine. We have our trailers to offload. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to be okay. That said, there are still things that we're going to need. We're going to need, seed and all that stuff. It would be nice to have a flat deck trailer just to bring stuff to and from the shop, or from down here. Like if I need to, order a bunch of pallets, it'd be nice just to put them on a trailer and bring them up. That said, how about I order a trailer with some pallets? Some pallets. I don't have my fork here. I took my forks back home. Shit. What would a trailer cost anyway? What would a little dink trailer, 8,000. Okay, that would be enough to bring some pallets home. This trailer can be used to transport your pallets. What? How does that work? How does that work? You load them in the back? Why wouldn't you just use this? This is a much bigger trailer, is it not? And it's got a ramp. I mean, yeah. I don't understand why it would have you do this for pallets. Unless this auto-loads your pallets, but I don't think it does. Okay, and then while we're here, we'll get... seed. But you know what? I'm just going to buy one because we're going to have Courseplay do it anyways. And when Courseplay does it, it buys it as it uses it. So we'll just worry about that. We're going to need liquid fertilizer, which we can't get here. Where's our liquid fertilizer? Here. Why are there two different types? Oh, they're the same price anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. So we'll just buy a liquid fertilizer. Okay, so we got a seed, we got a fertilizer. I think that's all we need. Lime we're going to get from stone later. So I'm not worried about lime right now. I don't think we need lime to start anyway. Unless it shows something here on our Courseplay. Is it going to show me what we need for this field? Well, it's going to show actually cultivated. It's going to show as a cultivated field. I'm going to be able to just straight plant from after... Huh. Okay, so that's going to run there. That's going to cultivate. I'm gonna clean this up once it's done. Let's see if there's a way I can do this without having to go get my forks. I wonder if I could just push them on. Jeez, messy backup. Okay, unfold trailer. Oh, it dumps. Oh, hi, dear. It's a baby. Okay, so this one just straight up. Wow. Huh. Well, we'll have to, I guess, wait until I got it lined up with something before I do that. That's crazy. So let me get. You know what? I'm gonna line up this way. I was gonna line up with each one individually, but I can line up like this and get both of them with one shot. I think. I'll go like this. Then we unfold the trailer. I think I can nail them both in one shot here. Zam. Okay. Attach. Let that sit there. Come around this side. I don't know if doing it with the front or the back is going to be better. Maybe with the... I can lower and raise my weight. So if I lower the weight... Push. Oh, that's going to move the whole damn thing. Yep. Okay, well, we'll see what happens when it runs into something like that hedge over there. I don't want to get going too fast here. Come on, bump the hedge. Give me something to stop this sucker from rolling. Oh. Okay. What happens if I lift my weight while I'm pushing? Well, that worked. That worked. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't care if it's going on sideways. It's as long as it's going on. I don't care if she's going on sideways as long as she... Oh, they stood back up. Yeah! Yes! That frickin' worked out awesome. Look up. Okay. Fasten the belts. Yes! We are out of here. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have fastened the belts while I had it up in the air. There we go. Alright, let's go. We're good. We are good. Oh shit, look out, car. Coming through. Got our supplies, head back to our farm. We are good to go. And we got our front weight. For our lighter than air tractor. I guess a big engine really adds a lot of weight over the front tires, eh? this little dinky engine just does not have the staying power to, it's got the horsepower. It can put the power out of the back tires, but it can't keep the front tires on the ground. Uh-oh. Well, low clearance. Our trailer's got low clearance. Alright, here we go. Let's get her back to the farm. Back up on the farm. So this is why you need tractors, 2 tractors, because one tractor you can have doing automated stuff, the other tractor you can be doing using yourself. Can't do this with a combine. Alright. Tension belts. Trailer up. Tension belts off. And 3, 2, 1, and oh, that didn't work. Alright, don't fire them down the hill, please. Just, okay, well, they're not gonna... Alright. I thought they were gonna fall off. They're not gonna fall off, so we'll just leave them on the trailer. I should be able to load up from the trailer anyways. And we'll just pop you right there. Okay. Oh! He's done working. Alright. Let's clean up that one little spot there. It looks like you got the rest of the field, so let's clean up that one little spot you missed. Down over here. There it is. I am surprised this thing didn't fill. There we go. That is the only spot it missed. That's actually fairly impressive for a first run. Alright, so what we are going to do now is hop over to our Courseplay. Whoops, that's not our Courseplay. This is our Courseplay. We're going to go to our course here. We're going to save that as field 9-1. Create new folder. Field 9-1. Okay. Field 9-1. Save course. Activate. Rock. Gathering. Oh, small rock collector. Okay. Clear current course. We go to our small rock collector. We go to course editor. Editing might create problems. You should only use this when... Yeah, okay. Okay, so our problem was right here where it swung back. So if we move this guy... Where is this one here? Oh, I gotta go here. So if we move... not that guy. This guy. We pull this guy way out here. He should swing around. So he's going to come off there, he's going to go up there, and he's going to swing there. So when he comes up here, he's going to do his first loop around, and then on the second loop, he's going to cut out here, up here, and then turn back. And that should get that section that he missed. I hope. So we'll just have him do that. I'm just going to put it like this. Because I want him to be on course when he gets to this point. I want him to be on a straight course when he gets to this point. So we will just make sure that he's good to go down that strip. Okay. And I'm good with that. Because this is overlap here. So all these dots are overlapping. Which means I could even, like, move this, or not that one. Move this one. Come on. Move this one out. Because these are an overlap. So I can move this one out. he can start into his turn here. Bring it kind of out this way. This one. There. And he comes out, goes back up. Okay. Actually, I think I can add points, can't I? To make that a much smoother turn? Pretty sure I can add points. Add point. Instance a waypoint after the selected waypoint. Ah, okay. So if I do this, boom. Ah, beautiful. Boom, boom. Ha ha. Okay, now we're talking. Now we can smooth this out even more. So we'll make him come out this way. Come out this way. To here. Nice smooth loop. Out here. To here. Because the problem was over here, right? Yeah. So then we'll add a couple more here. Just to smooth this out. Smooth turn. Add a couple more here. So we can get our nice smooth turn. Bring this guy in. Here. Here. That should simulate a nice turn. Well, a decent turn anyway. Just like that. So he'll come off, he'll do a nice little loop, and go straight into his trajectory down this run. And that'll fix that problem there. Now, over here, where he missed the rock here, all we really have to do is move this out just a teeny tiny bit, just like so. Same with this one, move it out just a smidgen. Here, just a tiny, 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 tiny bit. And I believe that should fix that. And the spot here too. Just out a smidgen, and then do about half a smidgen here, about half a smidgen here. And that should correct that. Alright. That should be good. And as far as I know, that should save that now. So this guy's got no course. Let's go into here. Let's go into here. Let's load that course. And see if it has indeed loaded it. It has not. Why didn't it load it? Here, load course, activate. Oh, activate. Okay. Now let's check the course by going to our course map and make sure that it has, in fact, yep, there's that loop. Perfect. Okay. Wonderful. So let's clear that again. So we have our rock course saved. Excuse me. And I could not be happier with the rock course. That is perfect. So now, this guy gets to go do some seeding. I'm going to take the other guy up top to get a field made. This guy's the heavier one, so I want him to do the seeding down here. All right, we'll bring this up here. Need to back it up. Refill seeder. Nice. Okay. What should we plant in this field? Wheat? Should we go with wheat? Should we do canola? What should we do in this field? Wheat, barley, oats, canola. Let's do canola. just to start things off. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll bring it down here. Right at our starting position, which is roughly... You know what? I should set all the starting positions right here so they're all even. That way it's nicely marked so I know. Rate of course, this is 3 meters, so we're going to drop it down to 2.8. Number of headlands, I'm going to stay at 5. We're going to do a field margin of 0.6, so let's, I guess, stay at 0.6 and see what happens. Almost feel like we should have more headlands. On this one anyway. Let's see what that gets us. That gets us up and down headlands, or up and down paths. I like that. And it's going to start us somewhere over here, which is good. Okay. I like that. Okay. Perfect. And let's get to it. And you can again see how the land changes, the ground changes. So we'll be able to tell if anything gets missed. I don't think anything should. I think this is going to be a pretty solid solid field. Now that we got all the kinks out of it. We are planting right to the edge, which is awesome. I think we're going to be fine. At any rate, I'll check the map later on just to make sure it's showing up as it should. Alright, let's get our second field going. Hey, look at that. We have weight. Okay, our second field's going to be up here. It's a nice big area. Looks like a beautifully nice big area. Okay, and we are going to have slight uphill because I'm going to have the field come out to over here. So we're going to have a slight uphill in this field. But this is going to be a big field. Okay. So I'm going to start by driving it with Courseplay, and then I'm going to adjust it. I think that's the best way of doing it. So I'll take us down here to maybe the spot right here. This looks like a good spot to start. I want to leave myself a buffer. So I'll start maybe right here. Let's drop you for a second. I don't want to take you with me on this tour. We're gonna start maybe right here. Okay. Record. Speed is set at... Whoa. No. We want our speed set at a nice little 10. A nice comfortable 10. Okay, and let's go. So this field, I don't want to go too far down the hill with it. So I think we'll just bring it down here a little bit, and then we'll start heading up that way. Like maybe somewhere around here, we'll just start turning nice and slow. Nice, smooth turn. Going into the uphill. Into this little uphill leg. And we're going to go straight back this way. This is nice and flat. I want to take advantage of it. I don't want to put too sharp a corner up in this section. I want it to be a nice smooth turn. And then I want to go down towards that tree over there. So we'll start our nice smooth turn here. Don't want to get too aggressive with it. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Come down here. Was a pretty smooth turn. Excuse me. We're going to kind of keep near the road here. Just a nice little parallel run. Okay, now we're going to make a slight turn here. This way. Slight turn back. And then we'll go into our gentle turn back to the start. Hopefully gentle turn. Might have to kick up this turn a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of gentle. I mean, it's okay. Gentle enough. And from what I could tell, we want to actually stop before we get to the finish here. It's right around here. Okay. Yes, I do want to save that. Alright. Now I want to go into our map. How you doing, buddy? Beautiful. Nothing missed. Loving it. Okay, look at this field. This is a beauty of a field. It's bigger than that one. So this one's going to be 9-2. We're going to call this field 9-2. Here, rename 9-2. Okay. This might be a little close here to the edge, so I'll do some editing here to fix this field a little bit. This is great, this field editor and the course editor in general. I'm actually really liking this. I think it's a great system. Okay, so where did I say it got a little too close? Right here, eh? So we'll bring these guys out a little bit. Just a little bit. Give a mighty bit more clearance around this edge. Want to keep the nice soft corners going. So we'll even these guys out. That little whoop-de-doo here doesn't really make much sense, so I'm going to straighten it out. think I just undid my zip out, but whatever. We'll worry about that later. Move these guys out. Remember, it's the spacing that makes it smooth. So if you have your guys close together like this, you're going to have janky turns. But if you move them out like this, you're going to have nice, smooth, slow turns. So anywhere where it's a little janky, where they're close together, I'm just going to spread them out just a tiny bit to make the corner a little smoother there. Smoothing it out. Just like that. Nice smooth turn. Back to start. So we have nice smooth turns up here. Nice, nice, nice. Big smooth turn there. I might even want to move this out a little bit. That's a pretty... You know what? Let's grab this guy. Where are you? Where are you? We're going to actually put you out here. And we're going to correct. I'll move you out. You out. This is a nice flat area up here, and I would hate to waste it. Kind of even like that is so flat up here. Just want to bring it out even more. Give me a much nicer turn in, that's for sure, up on this top edge. I do it this way. I have to fix my straightness, but we'll start into a corner here. Just bring our corner around nice and gentle until we get over to match up there. That. Here. I think that's how I drove it. That is a nice big field. That's gonna be our moneymaker right here, one of them anyway. That's a big field. Okay. Let's get our plow implement back on here. Sit in our field. And we'll pop our course. Okay. Our width, we already, you know what, let's leave everything alone. Let's leave our settings alone. We have a nice smooth course, no hard turns. Well, this guy down here is a little harsh still, but I think I'm fine with that. I mean, I could smooth it out by bringing it out a little further, I think. I think that would smooth it out a little. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I don't know if I want to do that. See, he's right here's the issue. And I could smooth this. If I went further straight here, I could start my turn out here and actually have it loop way out here and then come in and go around. That would be a way of doing that, making it nicer. Here you. Just gonna make you go like this. Follow the road a little more over here. Add a point after you, add a point after you. Just so I can smooth it out. Smooth out the jankiness a tiny bit there. Just like that. And we will put this. Start into our turn way over here. The bigger your area that you're using for your turn, the smoother your turn can be. So if you want a nice smooth turn, you gotta make your turning area bigger. Oh. Come on, let me grab you, little bugger. Where are you? There you are. Long grass, it's hard to see the bottom of them. Oh, this is another one I was going to mow before I got too deep into it. Now we're gonna need more dots. Totally gonna need more dots. Let's add a bunch more dots. Actually, not yet. Now we're gonna need more dots because this guy's gonna come in like this, and that's not gonna be a nice. It's not gonna be nice there. So let's add some dots after this guy. Pew pew pew. So we can get a nice smooth S bend here. A little bit of an S bend, not too much of one. Just a smidgen of an S bend. We're gonna lighten it up a little here. Bring it back. Just like so. There we go. A little bend right here, a little whoop-de-doo here, but that shouldn't cause too much of a problem, and it solves our sharp corner down here. All right, so let's get into our field editor here, course editor. Okay, let's bring our field into view. Yeah, look at that. That's much smoother. Much smoother. Okay, actually I have to... For some reason you got to do this out here, because if you're doing the course play, or if you're in the course generator, it doesn't let you move the map around too much. you only get to move it once. See, I can't move it at all. Oh, there it goes. But it's really hard to... You can't zoom. There's no zoom. So you kind of have to watch. Okay. So we're going to do that. Let's generate and see what happens. No. Where are my headlands? Oh, God, no headlands. Definitely need headlands. Okay. So there's our field. Kind of looks like we're going to have a janky corner here, something go on here, but I don't know if we are or not. That's on the inside, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's try a lower setting. Okay. We might have an issue here because you're coming in here, and then I don't know where this guy's going to go. So we might have another situation where I have to create a loop, but we'll see when we get there. But I think that's going to be enough headlands. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's line this up with our start marker. Because that's going to be where our actual course starts. Ourselves lined up here. Okay. Here we go. Let's hope he can pull it. Let's hope he's got the horsepower to pull this course. Because we do have an uphill coming up. That's an uphill there. If he can make it up the uphill, we're going to be okay. If we can make it up this uphill, we're going to be okay. If he can't, then we're going to have an issue. Excuse me. And it looks like I did not go into the downhill slope that far here, which is great. I caught as much of this up flat land as I could probably get with this field, so that makes me happy. Right on the edge here of going down the slope. Oh, there's our other tractor down there doing his thing, planting the seeds. Okay, we're going to go into our gentle corner here. So far this field is looking excellent. Excuse me. I'm starting to get into dry throat again. I don't know if it's actually cold or it's the medication that's giving me the dry throat. Probably the cold. Or probably just talking. Because that'll do it too. Oh, I like the looks of this field, man. This is going to be a nice field. This is going to be a really nice field. Assuming everything down at this far end works, this is going to be a beauty. And remember, we paid under 4,000, or under 400,000, I should say, under 400K for this area. We paid under 400K for this area. And we're going to have 3 fields, one of which, this field is huge. This is easily at least a 200 to 300K field right here, just on its own. This is a big field. So it seems that in this game, buying area in the south that is unplowed and unfielded is actually better than buying fields that are already pre-set up. I mean, you miss out on the initial harvest, because most fields that you purchase down the hill there do have an initial harvest in them. They'll have wheat or something already planted and growing. So you miss out on that. Ooh, what happened there? I hit a bump or something. I hit a bump or something and missed a section there. I can go fix that, but that's kind of weird. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Make sure that doesn't repeat. Might have to smooth the land there. I can do that in the editor. I can smooth the land. Just run the smooth command over it, or run the smooth terrain tool over it. Get rid of that bump. But I will let our plow guy finish, just so I can see how pronounced that bump is. Maybe it's just that one little spot and it's not going to be much of a big deal. Maybe it expands into other areas, which I'll need to see. So we'll let the plow finish its job, and then we'll see how much of the field gets missed, and then we'll go and correct that area. With, like I said, terrain leveling tool would work. Or terrain smoothing tool, I should say. The terrain smoothing tool would work to fix that up. But so far, we haven't had a problem with this field yet. The corners are not too sharp. It's doing some nice cornering. Nice smooth corners. Which I prefer. I prefer my fields to have nice smooth corners rather than sharp 90s. Especially with Courseplay. Courseplay does not like sharp 90s at all. It has a really hard time working out like sprayer angles and stuff like that when you're hitting the 90s. Misses a lot. Because I mean, it can only do so much. It can only do so much. So when it goes into a 90-degree corner and does a turn, your really wide sprayer is going to do a swing like this, and it's going to do basically a perfect curve into your hard 90 corner. So you're going to miss the edges. And in fact, what I ended up doing in my earlier save, the one that I did all the mods, test out all the mods and whatever for, what I ended up doing was actually rounding the corners of most of the fields that I had purchased. I built the Courseplay courses on the square cornered fields, and then I ran the fields, and then when I noticed that a corner of the field was constantly getting missed, I just got the paint gun out and painted the grass on that corner and said, to hell with it, I'm just cutting off the corner of the field because I don't want it to, I don't want it to look messy and have a missed piece of field there, so I just colored in where it wouldn't reach, basically. And the sprayers are the ones that'll do that the most. Your seeders, not so much. Your toe behinds like this guy, not so much. Or I shouldn't say toe behinds, I should say direct connects. The ones that are directly connected to your vehicle, they will not so much miss stuff. But like your sprayer, where it's got a huge axis, it's got a huge wing that's out, which means it's got a really high arc. Those things you have problems with. Especially if it's separate, if it's its own trailer and it's got its own, it's got its own angle, and then the tractor has to work in not only the tractor's angle, the steering angle, but it also has to work in the swing angle of your trailer. Okay, it looks like just that one little spot. For now, anyway. So I might just run a little smooth command over there, or a little smooth tool over that. And that should fix that. You can see the land here is definitely not level. But that little bump there will fix that. Probably we wouldn't have that issue if it was a drag behind plow on its own trailer. Or its own wheels, I should say. Instead of a direct connect 3-point. But what we got is the 3-point, so that's what we're using. Alright. This guy looks like he's gonna be a while. So let's let's flip over to our other friend who's currently working. How you doing, buddy? You look like you're doing a great job. Not seeing any problems down here yet. He's working on his crisscrosses now. Headlands are done. Let's see how well you are doing on the crisscrossies. Back to here. How are you doing? You haven't missed a thing. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Have not missed a thing. Perfect. Okay. That makes me happy. So let's hop over here to our combine. We're going to just move you kind of out of the way for now. Put you down here by this tree, maybe. That'll work. Okay. Beauty. And then once I get a tractor free, I'm going to have to move these guys because I want to start laying out the property here. I don't really have a lot of money for this. In fact, what I should do is put down my second field subsidy. Where are we going to come into this field? Maybe this looks like a wide enough spot for a nice little... Well, there's two here. There's two spots that are nice and wide here. What direction is our paint square? That's what I need to... Oh, our paint square is pretty square here. Okay, I like that. I like it when our paint square is square. Okay. So again, we want gravel. Let's bring it in... You know, let's bring it in here. So we'll bring our little entrance offshoot in right here. Do not want to plow over my field. Enough. And we will put our... not that one, this one. Okay, we'll put our subsidy sign right by the entrance here. Subsidized by local municipality. Kabam! Alright. This is a beautiful field. I'm really happy with this one. Well, not that I'm not happy with this little guy down here. This little guy down here is not too shabby either. He's a good size. But the one up on the hill is beautiful. This guy here could have actually gone down here further. Although the slope of the land, like this gets really hilly over here. But I could have expanded this out to bring it in here. It would have sharpened the corner over here. Which I wouldn't have been too thrilled about, but I could have made it bigger. Right here, the hill's too sharp of a hill here to make this come out any further. But I mean, you can. You can. I shouldn't say you can't, because you can. I could have actually had this follow the road here, the contour of the road, done a nice gradual turn here, and then come back in here. But that, I think Courseplay would have had a nightmare with that setup. It doesn't like stuff like that. Alright, so what other monies can we get here? $0 a month. $480 a month. Large wind turbine, we can't afford that. What about you? Small wind energy, $984 a month. A large solar gives us well, that gives us, that's a decent amount of money. $8,900 a month. That's almost as much as our government subsidy. Not enough money though. Oh, because it's 93,000. Son of a bitch. Jesus. 648 a month at 7,000. So a lot of these ones are your months before you break even. This one here, you're going to be a year before you break even. This one here, you're going to be about the same. About a year before you break even. And actually start making money off of it. This one's 1,000. It's an antenna. This one's about 2 months before you break even. Well, maybe almost 3 months. Almost 3 months before you break even. Which I guess isn't too bad. 3 months before you break even? That's not too bad. And I own the land over here too, which I'm not going to probably use. I don't own this house, but I own this land right here. I could always say, screw you, housing guy, and just plop it over here. We want cellular coverage. Bam! Screw yourself, buddy. Oh, our rock guy. Ooh, 2,500 for our rock guy. Not yet. We'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to wait on that. That's not a now thing. Okay, land leveling. How much is land leveling going to cost us? If I wanted to level the land from this point... Wait, where is the land level? Is it even level anywhere around here? I don't think it is. Say I wanted to level it from this point. What's that going to run me? Is that going to be really expensive or what? Let's see what... We'll just... How much are you going to cost me to do this? Oh, look at that money go down. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I don't want to run myself out of money too much. Oh, I can't do it under my vehicles. Crap. Okay. The funny thing is, it's areas I've already done, it's still going down. Why is it still going down on areas that I've done? Because they're not leveled? I guess because they're not leveled. Like, because it stops here. I guess in areas that aren't leveled are just, yeah. Okay. We're going to stop there. We're going to leave it at that for now. How did that work? That's, actually, this isn't bad. Okay. There's some bumps here. Overall, not bad. Okay. So I can continue that once I start moving stuff off the hill here. You got a little ways to go. You got an even bigger ways to go. That's fine. Our tractors are doing their thing. They're doing what we bought them for. But I think before I do any more with this guy, I'm going to start mowing. I got to start mowing some grass. Because we need to make money. And I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to get our money from. Is mowing some lawn. So I'm just going to leave you watching this guy for a little bit. And I'm going to get a drink so I can stop coughing. Alright. I gotta say, the guy running this cedar, he's doing a beautiful job. Jeez. And no, that is not self-serving, because I'm not the guy that's running the cedar. Courseplay is running the cedar. And it is doing an awesome job. How is our guy up on the hill doing? Oh. Smooth. These lines coming together for... Oh! We're going to start... This is the last run before we start doing our back and forths. Okay. Where's our stop marker? Our stop marker's not over here. So how are you going to start your back and forth run? Because that is where some of these mistakes happen, is when it switches from doing the headlands to doing the back and forth. That can be a little nasty. Well, as you saw on the last field that I had to fix. It's doing a great job plowing the edges, the headlands on this one though. Except for that little bump there, but that's nothing to complain about. That's an easy fix. I don't even have to adjust the course for that. That's just to smoothen out the land. So where are you going to start your headland passes? Or your back and forth passes? Because your stop is up ahead there. I see your stop marker. Which means you're going to start from that side over there. So you're going to start at that top end corner up there? I'm guessing that's where it's going to start. It's going to start at that top end corner. Of course, that looks like a little bit of a clusterfuck coming up here. Oh no, not really. No, not really. That looks fine. But I think it is going to start at that top end corner over there, doing the back and forths. Okay, we got our blade up in the air. Now it's traveling. This is where it sometimes will go awry, because it'll try and travel proper, but then it'll get itself screwed up right when it goes to make its final turn. So we're going to have to watch here and see what happens. I think it's going to swing around to that green dot there on the very end. Right. No, don't screw up. It's going to go right here. Right here. Drop your blade. Okay. And then it's going to do a straight drag down that line. Okay, good. Okay, that worked. Here's where it might have an issue or not. Are you going to finish? Yeah, okay. Now it's going to it's going to swing its blade to the other side. Why are you... You don't need to swing your blade to the other side. Wait a minute. Yes, you do. Oh, what are you doing? Nope. Nope. That's not going to work. No, no, no. You're going to miss passes. Okay, and I know what caused that. What caused that was I went with exact width on the blade. So there's no overlap at all. He's going to flip to the other side now, and I think he's going to probably... well, he might not miss much here. Might not miss much here, but I think he's going to miss on his back pass again. I'm not really going to worry about it, because this is the this is creating the field, and we only really have to do this once. After this, we switch over to cultivating. We're going to be doing cultivation every time instead of plowing. Plowing is only needed for this step. Making the actual field. So I think we're going to run into an issue here. Same as we did up there. I think it's going to leave it too wide. In some spots, maybe, maybe not. It is set exact width, so... Oh, you know what? If I drop this down... No, because that's not going to help, because the path is already made. So that's not going to help at all. That would help if I did it before I created the course. So it should do fairly well here. It missed on that one, which, you know, I'm not worried about. I'll come back and do it manually. It might miss a couple other spots as it goes along here. Not really worried about it. As I said, I can come back and do it manually. The biggest thing that I was worried about was the outside edge of the course, which it did perfect. So if it'll do perfectly on the outside edge of the course, the inner stuff is all adjustable. It can all be messed with later when I create, you know, paths for seating and whatnot. I can play around with those. The most important part is the outside edge of the field. And it did a fantastic job on that. This is a little uphill slope, eh? Not bad, though. I don't think a lighter tractor would have done it. If I was at something with like 150 horsepower or whatever, or even maybe 170, I don't think it would have had as easy a time. And the double back wheels are definitely helping in this one. I think it's kind of interesting also that it centers the... when it goes to do its turn, it centers the plow. It doesn't just flip it, it centers it. Alright, so this is a huge field. As you can see, this is going to take another 34 minutes. That's real time. If you look down on the Courseplay down in the bottom corner here, that tells you how real time, how long it's going to take to finish this. So we got another half hour on this field alone. What's going on down here? We got 59 seconds on this one. So probably one more run, and then this one will be done. This is why you have two tractors. Once this tractor finishes, I can do some other stuff. I don't have to wait the half an hour for the other tractor. I can just let it do its thing up there while I go on to other stuff down here. I don't think I have my time set up properly either, because it's moving at 5. I think 5 is too slow. I think 15 is what I wanted. Alright. Excuse me. Look at that beautiful green area. Planted. It doesn't even need to be... Wait. Oh, it's not going to tell me it needs fertilizer. If I switch over here, there we go. Needs lime. Ah. I don't have lime yet. You'll have to wait on that. Okay. Up here, what's it going to say up here? Needs lime? Needs lime. Oh god, look at the stones. Stones everywhere. Alright. At least we don't have stones down here. We got all the stones. Oh, little tiny bits there and there. Whatever. I'm not worried about the ones on the edge. That is a big field. Look at the size of that field. Let's compare that. Let's compare that field. Look at that. 9-2. That field has got to be the same. It'd probably be about the same area as 15. Because it's definitely taller than 15. It's about the same width, but there's some corners cut off, which I think are made up by the tallest. So I'm going to call it about the same size as field 15. And then this one here is probably about the same size as maybe 22. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. I can't because that takes the whole thing. Anyway, okay. So let's say this field here is the same size as this field, roughly. So that's 100 right there. And then we'll say this field is maybe 15, so 137. So yeah, if we take 20, if we take these two, then just in those two fields, I've made my quota. Because that would be about 350 there, and I spent about 350, 375, something like that here. So those two fields there, and that would only get me the two fields. I still have a whole nother field I'm going to put in up here. So that would get me 3 fields, plus I have all this logging area. Yeah, that is definitely the better way to buy land. That is way better to buy land. Look at number 6, for crying out loud. That's only 437. You could probably put 4 fields in there at least. Or, like, you could have a massive field right here. Like, there is just some amazing shit you could do with these open areas. Okay, so we got that planted. Says it needs lime. Alright, whatever. It needs lime. Oh, I forgot. This guy. Whoop. Let's go back to here. That is a 9-1. Gonna go to here. Save course. 9-1. I'm gonna call this one cedar. Small green cedar. Okay, so we got our small rock collector, our small green cedar course. There we go, and now we can clear the course. Beautiful. Yada-da. We'll close you for now. Oh, close you for now. Forgot that it automatically reopens if you click again. Alright, and we're going to drop you off here. Ka-chunk. We're going to grab some of these guys up here and move them down. So we can flatten that land off. Well, we're not going to be able to flatten that land off right now because we don't have the money to. We need to be able to seed and fertilize. So we're going to have to save money for that. Plus, we need money for the actual drivers. So I don't want to go running myself completely out of money. But I will move these things down here. Just so they're out of the way. For when I do have some money to burn. Oh, and my time. That was another thing. Where is my time setting? It is down here somewhere. Here. Time scale during the day, I want it 15. So we'll up this to 15. There we go. Because days are now too long. Our monthly income only matters if we can get through the month. And it's 5 days to get through the month. So monthly income ain't gonna be happening if we don't get through the month. We are, however, going to start doing some mowing. That's where we're going to get some income from. But I believe I'm going to save that until next episode. This episode I'm going to bring to a close here very shortly. But I want to do this first. I want to get this stuff all moved down first. Just so I don't forget. This has got a cool little picture on the back. It's kind of neat. Kind of fun. Alright. Some of this stuff I might just have to push off the edge because it's... The back end of it is kind of facing the wrong way. I don't know how I can hook up to it. Actually, you can be hooked on the front. You swing around and do two for one on this one. You to the front. Ka-chink. Okay. Oh, I just screwed that up. Maybe not. Maybe not. I should be able to squeeze through here. Yeah. Okay. You on the front. You on the back. There we go. Two birds, one stone. Yeah, we'll park. Yeah. Park this trailer here. Beauty. Put our sprayer over here. Not too worried about flattening it out around these trees because the trees are going to stay. I think I can do the same thing with you, can I not? Maybe? Can I? I don't know if I can grab you from the front. Can I grab you from the front? You're 3 points, so... Yes, I can. Okay. Let's get you up in the air. The weirdest hookup ever. I'm not going to be able to hook up to you this way. Oh, don't do that. Let's see if I can swing you around by bumping you on the side here. Nope, we're just going to drive right over you. Come on. Come on. I know you want to turn. There you go. Come on, turn. Turn, baby. Turn. Whoa. Turn. Oh, that might be enough. That might be enough. Perfect. All right. Swing around and push you down the hill. Oh well, I guess that'll work. Yeah. All right. We have. The eagle has landed. Drop you right there. We'll just drop our little trailer hitchy. Over here, we'll just, I don't know where to park you. Let's park you right there, I guess. This guy, I gotta push you because I can't do anything else. I do not have front hookups on this guy. Let's push you as best we can. Over to here. Well, that's working. Huzzah! That worked. Okay. So next well, that was a quick rain. So next episode we're going to get into cutting. We're going to do some grass cutting. And you know what? This is kind of the perfect place to stop and kind of not the perfect place to stop. So I'm going to wait until this guy gets a little bit further in here. And then I'll pause him. There isn't a pause button, unfortunately. But I can go like so. Okay. And then just set him to... Here's waypoint. Okay. So I'm going to pause here, and I will come back for my next episode. We'll just continue on doing this field, and we'll get doing some grass trimming, so we can get going with the lawn, selling the grass, you know, all that good stuff. And then once we sell the grass, we'll have money to flatten out the train, start working on our buildings and whatnot, or at least the ground where our buildings are going to be. So we can start leveling that off, getting that all set up. So hopefully some pretty good things coming relatively soon. But anyway, that's going to be it for me for now. Take care, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you got any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments. As always, I'm always open to suggestions. I think we got this Courseplay down pat. I think we got this figured out. And yeah, but any tips? Any more tips? If people have tips on Courseplay, how to make the most of it, I would be glad to take that information as well. But anyway, next time. See you later, everybody. This is Jodian signing off. I'm out. Take care. Bye-bye.